Hello everyone, I'm Satvik from C2. I have made a Turing machine to accept an even palindrome. So, to know what is a palindrome is a string which is the same when it's spelled backwards, like BAAB is a palindrome, as when it's reversed, it's the same, BAAB. Else AB is not a palindrome, as when it's reversed, it's BA. An even palindrome is a string which is a palindrome and has even number of letters. So let us see with an example. So let's take an input and it's faster. Let's type A B. So we can see that of our the input AB is rejected by our Turing machine as it is not a palindrome. So let's fasten and type out BAAB, which is clearly a palindrome. As when it's reversed, it's BAAB. So when we click OK, it is clearly accepted by our Turing machine. So, and let's take another example to clearly know how a Turing machine works. When we type BAB, and click on OK, it is rejected as it is a palindrome, but it is not even. Uh, so let us check again. So let us see how it exactly works. So we have taken our palindrome BAAB and it starts at Q0, it's the start state. Next, when we click on the next one, it goes on to the state Q4 and makes the B into a blank. So when we go on to the next step, it's still in Q4 and it's going till the last letter. And after it reaches B, the blank, and click on the next step, it comes back to the previous step as we click on blank, blank, and L. And it comes to the state Q5. And in the next step, when we click on, as it is the letter is a B, it eliminates the B letter and goes on to the left and goes on to the state Q6, where it is supposed to go back through the all the letters like Q6 and Q6AA. It go back to the same letter, and the next one it should, if it's a blank, it should go on to the right to the state Q0 and go on, point out at A. So as we can clearly see, it's pointing out to the A. Next, as we can see, as it has A, it should get it blank in the next step and go to the state Q1. So when you click on step, it gets it blank and go to the state Q1 and next go on to the next step and without changing anything. As if it's AAR. So we click on the step and it stays in Q1 and then the next step should go left and come to the state Q2. And in the next step we can clearly see that A blank L, so it should go back to the step. So it came to the Q3, and as it has no more elements, it should go back to Q0. And the next one, it should finally complete and as it has a blank. So we can clearly see that how it got complete. So let's go on with a bigger example. Uh, BAAAB. So let's make it a little complex so we can understand it better. BAB. So let's consider the step BAB. So its B, it need to go to the step Q4. So in the next step, it gets the B into a blank, writes down B into a blank and goes to the Q4. And through the next step, it need to propagate to the whole string till the blank, staying in the same state. So like this, Q4, 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 Q4. And after reaching the blank, it need to go to the next step Q5 and need to make the B into a blank. So it can clearly count it as a palindrome. So It clearly counted, it clearly made the B into a blank. And in the next few steps, it will propagate through the Q6 and propagate back through the string, like this. A, B, B, A, till the blank symbol. As it reaches the blank, it will go through the Q0 and come back to the first letter of the string, of the leftover string to be in fact. So it came on to the first letter of the leftover string. Next, as it has play, it should do the same and go through the Q1. Step 1, Q1. It made it blank and it will propagate in the Q1 till it reaches the blank, and it will go to the Q2 and reach back to the A, and now it will completely remove the A, and now it will propagate back to B till the blank and go back to Q0 in the next step. Now it will go to the Q4 again. It will propagate till the blank and go back left and reach the state Q5 again. And in the next step, it will remove the blank and reach Q6. Now, as the string is completely annihilated, it will go back to Q0, and now the string gets complete and accepted to Q7. Uh, Thank you, guys. This is how the string works. As a summary, let me tell you, when the string starts with the string A, it goes to Q1, propagate through the whole string, and reaches the end of the letter. If the end of the letter also contains A, we can clearly see that the start and end of the letter is the same. And it annihilates the letter. So it reaches Q2, Q3, and comes back. It does the same if the starting letter is B in the next step. It's like this, it tells whether the letter is a even palindrome or not. Thank you.